So I have like a whole new setup now. Well, not whole new. I have two new things, which are the Ethernet cable. I am not streaming. It says I'm not live. Wait, yeah, it's working. Okay. So yes, I have an Ethernet cable now, which there's a whole funny story about what happened with that. But and I also got a new mic. I'm hoping this is good. I read online that it's good, but um that it catches like literally everything online. So I'll have to try to figure that out in the future. Um yeah. So let me know if there's like anything wrong with it. Let me lower the volume a little bit. I feel like I'm peaking more than I should be. Hello. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. I also just came home from work, so I didn't have too much time to play around with all of the settings. But yeah. So we're definitely going to finish G25. And I kind of want to finish ASAP. So, yeah, because we only have like one page left. Like if you look here. Where is it? If you look here, I'm literally on the last tab of the last panel. So I'm thinking that will... That will finish it pretty quickly. I didn't even realize... Honestly, it's going to be kind of lonely without G25. If I'm being honest. I'm going to miss it. But we can just go ahead and hop on to Divine Knights too. So I guess I'll go ahead and finish that. Oh, wait, hold on. I also want to like do these quests because these are kind of how I'm hoping to make money in the future. So we got a dragon. We got a fairy, medium terrestrial alpaca. Can I get a Rabbi Phantasmal reward? Imagine if it's like the succubus dress or the bodysuit. Okay, so that's really good. Hello, Spider. How are you? Small terrestrial. Yes. Yeah, everything's a terrestrial. I was wondering if I could get that to 92 to 100, but apparently no. Small, medium, terrestrial, and flying. So that's easy. We'll just throw in this, and we need 2 terrestrials. This. I don't have a cow. That feels weird. You made a mistake of making your water 100. Did I? Well, remember, we're limiting it to 2 water bottles a stream, so I'm okay with drinking 2 water bottles a stream. And I'll probably... Why 2? Because I don't want to drown. I don't want to drown. Because you and, like, Krypton will be brutal. Although I don't think Krypton shows up as much. So it's mainly you I have to worry about. What if I pay $5 for 4 bottles? Sure. If you wanna like donate that, sure, go ahead. I'll drink. Oh, I won't like. I'll raise the limit, so I won't just drink 4 water bottles. But I'll let you redeem that much. What if you pay? I'm still thinking about that. I have mad points on here on my other account. I know. That's why I am scared. That's why I'm scared. But I'm glad. I'm glad you have so much points and you're enjoying using them somehow. This person is pretty. Oh, wow. I love them. Except their face kind of reminds me of, like, the missing texture right there is reminding me of, like, Lumpy Space Princess. Because it's, like, accentuating the lips. 7,000. So together it's over 9,000. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Live on Twitch. Did I spell Twitch wrong? I don't know. For some reason when I see it like broken like that, I get really confused. Bro really made that joke. Yeah. Sis made that joke. I'm sorry, I laugh at my own jokes. I'm goofy. Okay. Yeah, I can literally have fun by myself. I'm that fun. Hey, it's Vane. If this is your answer, if that's the conclusion you have reached, then talk to Enya. Oh, I know, I already talked to her. Use the broken horn. Now I'm gonna drown you in water. Well, I don't do you know what? I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You hold the horn you received from Enya in the palm of your hand, looking at it almost expectantly. Let me raise the volume because I realize there is no volume in the game. Do you guys know that song? It was really popular back in the day. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's that back in the day. Like when X and Y came out, it goes like nullified, and I think Nate Wants to Battle wrote it. I could be tripping about that. I mean, you have to. My limit is 2 water bottles per stream. I'm not a chugger, so I mean, I'll drink it. Why are you trying to scare me? Why are you trying to scare me on my own stream? You want me to be scared. But it's nullified, if you guys know that song. You hold the horn you received from Enya in the palm of your hand, looking at it almost expectantly. You recall having definitely seen it, or something much like it, before. Despite being broken, its distinctive appearance and curvature tugs at your memory. It kind of reminds me of the Divine Knights. Remember when we had to like fight that like weird skull beast? As you I had to like read that, and then I don't know. You're kind of scaring me, Spider. I'm kind of feeling like Skull. You know how he has like that nervous Meg gif? Not gif, emote? Find it. Scully. The nervous Meg. Oh, jeez. There's 2 different of my tracking softwares going on. Okay. As you ponder, you recall a muffled memory, words you once heard, telling you that you need but close your eyes and focus on the horn. Focus your mind. Think nominate someday. For what seems like a long time, you feel the sensation of falling as you descend into the memory that flowed from the broken horn. Finally, your surroundings brighten and a solid stone floor seems to float up to meet your feet. Fondla! So, how have these last few days been treating you? I wasn't sure how well you'd get along with him, but I think by now you can at least acknowledge he's able enough to be worthy of a competent general like you. I'm about to turn this into the Great Flood. Hi, Power Bros! Were you talking to me, Fondla? That's right. I forgot he gave you a different name. I suppose... Oh! Ow! You chose violence, I see. Just kidding. Thank you. That's right, I forgot he gave you a different name. I suppose he had to take care of everything I left undone. With everything else I've been dealing with, I'm afraid it just slipped my mind. Yeah, you can beat me up. Why? Why are you... You guys are scaring me. Why are you guys choosing violence? Ow! Why are you choosing violence today? Oh my goodness. Everyone, I've been busy. Oh, you guys, I have been so busy. Oh, I just remembered. You guys are brutal. I should have the ping sound. I got the the ping sound back. Let's see. Yes, I hear it. Oh no, what did I start? You started something wild. Oh, thank you so much for the stretch, Sasha. Hello, by the way. And a hydrate. Thank you. Did you guys see the new gacha? Hello. It is nice to see you. So I'm just about to finish Generation 25. I'm almost done. I'm so busy preparing for the Night of Beginnings. As you see, there's so many little details that still need to be squared away to leave no room for chance or error. Anyway, I need you to keep an eye on Vane until the first night begins. I shouldn't need to tell you that he's strong. That is readily evident. However, I don't believe his faith to be as sincere as yours. That man is nigh inscrutable. Inscrutable? His thoughts are a mystery even to me. How are you, Sasha? And also Spider and Power Bros. How are you guys? How was your day? What did you guys do? Anything fun? It's hard to say whether he's unmotivated or simply has no interest. But strangely, he has knowledge few others are privy to. Did she get a glow up? Like, I don't feel like her model was that pretty earlier. I mean, I could be completely wrong and I just never saw a close up on her face. But she looks really pretty. Like the model today. Power Ranger Day. Ooh, fun. Explain though. How should I put this? I guess you could say he's not a person to place one's whole trust in. One would think your words tailored to my presence. My, it's almost as though you wanted me to hear your cutting assessment. And an earshot of the general you personally recommended to me too. How long have you been there? You're right. I did want you to hear it. Your general here claims he's been swamped with work lately, so I wanted to give him a chance to catch his breath and see how he's doing. How many people have you emptied out now? You know, your present corpse will come back to haunt you sooner or later. Goodness, that was unexpected. I know you're being sarcastic, but you sounded strangely sincere just now. I didn't think that you were the sort to say things like that with a straight face. You should be paying more attention to your general's welfare than mine. It looks like you've been putting him through some rather grueling training. Training? Is that what he told you? I but responded to his challenge. He ought to know his place by now. I have no reason to turn a blind eye to a subordinate who questions my abilities and constantly strives to work at cross purposes with me. 'Cause you're sleazy, my guy. You're greasy. He knows that you're greasy. Perfect. I knew it was a good idea to pair the two of you. I was just reflecting on how subdued he is now compared to how much of a spitfire he was before. It's the 30th anniversary? Really? For Power Rangers? Like the original? It's been so long, honestly. Yeah, I was like kind of reminiscing with all the movies and everything. Because like I grew up on like the original Power Rangers. Like maybe it's not the original. I just remember it as the original. But yeah, it was great. I didn't come to make small talk. If you're done with my general, I'll be taking him back now. I'm assuming Sarah wishes to hide the vessel again. I want you to check in with Sarah. There seems to be a rather urgent matter that needs assistance with. Wait, what do you mean he's taking me back? What are you playing at, Evil Eye? I have an important mission to prepare for the first night. I was told that he has yet to find the integral piece for his plan, and figured my general was just the right person to see matter of such vital importance. Though if you disagree, you are free to return to your own residence. You're perfectly capable of making your own decisions. If that's the case, I first want to hear from Sarah what's going on. Banla, I'm heading out. I have a feeling it has something to do with the one who ran away. Anyway, good luck in your mission. Who are they referring to? Who is the vessel? With Dehibil? Piran! I'll be giving them more than new name. Okay, I missed that. It's difficult to tell whether you're cruel on purpose or just by accident. Sometimes I feel bad for he and Talek, especially that boy who made the same choice that I did. Is that why you granted him oblivion? What do you take me for? Some two-penny villain? If all subsequent nights are to proceed smoothly, then this first step must be done right. It means cutting away everything that might prove to be a weakness. You know, I kind of sympathize with him in a way. If someone important to you no longer recognizes you, then losing your memory of them in some ways, a mercy. Hack. What is hack? Is it because you say, yet you lack courage to grant yourself the same grace? Is it because you feel so strongly that you cannot move on? Or have you simply made peace with the hypocrisy of it all? You're just full of surprises, you know? You seem so disinterested in others, yet you can see through them so easily, especially the things they don't want to see themselves. Anyway, my work is done, so I'll be heading back. My cute little general will worry if I'm gone too long. Okay, so Deherbil's here, so they were definitely talking about Piran being the vessel. This is... Once again, yes, it seems like the flow of time has been broken again. And here I thought it was going so well, too. I didn't even get to see their face. Your surroundings blur and the scenery wavers and shifts before your very eyes. So whose horn is this? The darkness around you gives way to light once more. The air is filled with the smell of earth and moistened grass. And here I am again. The place of ending and of beginning. Wait, so is he alive? I thought we ended him earlier. Or he disappeared, depending on the version. Will this time be any different from those which came before? Is there a single soul capable of showing me a better end? I had such high hopes for the last one, but in the end, they proved a disappointment. Like all the rest, I can scarcely muster up more than a half-hearted sigh. The one before that couldn't even defeat an ancient gatekeeper. A pity that. A fair number died fighting the revived goddess of vengeance, and some were left demoralized after failing to change the guardian's mind. The precious few who managed to reach me either failed to bring all of their abilities to bear or succumbed to the illusion. What are you even talking about? None ever made it past the first night. Each was either weak, soft-hearted, or reckless. Some abandoned those who believed in them and met their demise alone. Others failed to garner any trust and were betrayed, falling into despair. At times I wondered whether, from the very beginning, I had been bound to a wheel that will never stop turning. Was he the one who was destined to be my final end? Should I have met my death that day? Even were it so, the Great One seeks the potential of chaos over the stability of balance. They would not release me from my bound so easily. Moreover, the man proved himself unequal to the immensity of the task. It is likely he would not have been able to stand against the darkness. It would have swallowed him whole. 'Tis a pity those who sit upon opposite ends of the scale cannot face one another. And that is why, if I wish to meet my true and final end, I must rely on this wager. The Great One said that I was beyond all hope and intervened, and thus was my body preserved, but someday one shall appear to set these gears into motion once again, a soul of brilliant radiance who will stand upon the abyssal darkness unbound by my passing and yet emerge triumphant. Again your vision wavers, and the scene around you sheds like the skin of a snake as another memory takes shape piece by piece. Da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was the apocalypse sign. Except, it's like broken. Looking around, you find yourself greeted by a familiar sight. Nearby is the structure that leads to the entrance of Tecton. Vane, his name is Vane again. And he's got his first outfit. The symbol of the folded wings appears to have worked. This is approximately the point at which we first met. I'm sure it won't be long now. I pray the cycle will not prove another disappointment. Bro, why did my inventory just load up? Why are all these screens open? I was told I would be able to spot the one with but a glance. Yet given that I yet to meet any truly worthy of my attention, I have to wonder whether there's any truth to it. Well, who knows? Perhaps one of these days, I'll be able to gaze upon the face of the one who shall break my bonds. You follow Vane as he quietly chuckles and strides through the entrance to Tecton. I'm curious what the name change means for him. Because he had two names, Vane and Bijmish. I don't even know. Familiar voices echo against the cold stone floors. State your name and affiliation. For our part, we are the members of the Special Expeditionary Force sent from the kingdom of that. And this is like when we first met. Like, I literally remember this. I only remember it because Piran is here. I don't even remember any part of the Vane thing. But this is when, like, Piran was about to get, like, killed and we were about to get ambushed and he saved us. Which is so weird. Like, why? We thank you for saving the life of our companion, but we must know what brought you here and how you came to know of it. I pray your purpose is to not hinder us. Miss, if he were here to harm us, he would have simply let her be struck down. Let's calm down and talk things over. Man, I'm so upset. This guy sucks. I don't think I'll ever like him, although I'm pretty sure this arc, like this ending, is to make us like him a little bit more. So we'll see. It's because he played Piran when he really didn't need to. Like, why? Very well, I shall name myself, if it will set you at ease. You may call me Vane. You said you are the expeditionary force here at the behest of the kingdom of that. If that is so, then that girl must have joined the expeditionary force this time. Ah, and here's the vessel who slipped through their grasp. Okay, so you have something to say about those two but me? Ah, yes, you must be the Malaysian then. I heard the Queen personally selected you to lead the force. I'm pretty sure the first time I met Vane, I was wearing a skater outfit. Yeah, I can't open it, so I can't show you guys, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a skater outfit. That was like pink. Ah, yes, you must be the Malaysian. Then I heard the Queen personally selected you to lead the force. You remember the scene. It's the very first time you met and Piran met Vane. Once more, your surroundings warp and bend, and you feel a shuddering in the soles of your feet that travels all the way up to your spine. Tormore. Where is this place? Or Phileas? Oh, it's Beamnich? You left earlier than expected. Feeling impatient, are you? What? Who's that? I can return the horn to you if you'd like. Feel free to run wild if you so wish. I have no need for it. Altam! Rebecca! With the condition you're in, I'm surprised you're still clinging to consciousness. Please, just stop. This is... Is this supposed to be Hemerick? Because then why did she have, like, green hair? Like, why white in that picture? Like, in that model? They didn't really explain that. Suddenly, all motion ceases, and from the corner of your vision, you see something begin to crumble away. Fascinating. The weave of this timeline is unraveling. The flow is being reversed, using you as the axis, consigning these events to oblivion as though they had never been. To think the Guardian would choose to endure the rippling ramifications of your personal casualty, Malation. This I did not foresee. Once a child has been set free, the balance that has existed for so long will be lost, and those who have long slumbered will awaken to sweep across the world. I hope the Guardian was prepared for that possibility when he settled upon this course. All shall become known to me when the cycle is set in motion once more, and perhaps it is then that the winner of a certain wager will be decided. After so long, I thought even as a will as strong as his might be crushed by despair, but he never gave up hope that one day he would meet one like you. I hope that this hardship too you will overcome. I'm becoming rather interested in seeing the future for which you are willing to give your all. The voice fades into the distance as all around you is violently shaken. It's almost as though someone is tearing down the scenery before you on some sort of cosmic stage. That has got to have been one of the longest cutscenes I've had in G25. Only like comparable with the time like with Hunter. And then like Fonlo was trying to fight for Hunter back. Use someone's white feather. Oh, Tanny! Do you guys know that doll? Tammy? She's the ideal teen. Because Tanny and Tammy sound very similar. Tanny was like a doll from the company Ideal. So it was like a competitor for Barbie and like... Yeah, it was Barbie's competitor. Well, one of them, because Ideal went down. Obviously, we don't talk about Tammy anymore. I think Tammy, the face mold that was used for Tammy is now in the Lika-chan doll. Like, a different company bought it. Took to Talvish inside the sanctum. But I still think about Tammy, and she's such a pretty doll, you guys. Very pretty. If you're like a doll collector, you need to look it up. A font of holy water surrounding the blah 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 blah. I wanted to say one last goodbye before leaving. What do you mean before leaving? Where are you going? You can't just go. Thank you for coming so promptly. There's no way of knowing how long this journey will be. Is something the matter? Did my message find you at an inopportune time? Can you tell me what has happened? Being near him and speaking with him feels oddly comforting to you. Working through your confusion as best you can, you explain everything to Talvish, beginning with what you saw in the rift in Tormor and leading into the memories you just witnessed. Talvish listens intently, then carefully deliberates over his next words. That man, the one you know as Vane, is not a soul who could walk the same path I have walked. Anton Zemeni gave form to many different creatures to maintain the balance of this world. And where there is a light, so also must be darkness. You know me as a centennial, one to whom it has been entrusted to nurture the order of the world. The path set before him was of an opposite nature. As a being whose view of the world was diametrically opposed to my own from the beginning, he must have thought little of submitting to what he had been foreordained. But even so, to cast off his God-given role and obsess over bringing about his own end, thereby throwing the order of the world into chaos through his own demise, even I could not have anticipated that. Nor could I have foreseen that in the process, he would end up guiding you. A look of an immense disdain falls over his face and lingers there for some time. He disdains Vane too. We all do. Oh my goodness. In my heart, I knew even before Merlin sent word to me, it was readily apparent that the being who had for so long acted as my counterpoint had disappeared. I could not deny the vacuum left by his absence. When the weight in one pan is removed, the scales will inevitably tip towards the other, breaking the balance. It's likely he felt this sort of shift when he first became aware of my existence. Still, the state of the world tends towards balance, and the void left by his absence will soon become home to another darkness, just as the role was passed down to him so long ago. Perhaps the next destroyer is already with us. In some form, after all, Balor met his end in ages past. His existence should not have ceased then, and it was only through Hameric's intervention that he was able to linger on for as long as he did. I forgot that he had a different name even before Vayne. Like Balor, I don't even know. For so long while, I kept watch as a new darkness continued to grow, carrying out my duty to ensure the balance remained unchanged. In truth, I cannot confront it directly, but neither can I fail to take action. That is why I am leaving, to ward against the new darkness that will fill the seat he left vacant. This is why I have summoned you. Until the balance is restored, it is unlikely that we'll have the opportunity to meet like this. His stony face relaxes slightly, and you notice a hint of disappointment in his voice. It is as Hameric warned you. This world will never be free of chaos. Conflicts, fights, and wars will continue without end, threaded through the weave of history. Not even you can push back against the tides. But you will no longer be asked to bear that burden alone. Thank goodness. You have the divine knights, myself, Merlin, and countless others, all standing by ready and willing to lend their aid. You have never been one to overlook a duty, no matter how inconsequential it might seem. In fact, your entire journey began with a search for the owner of a small earring. Earring? Bro, what? What are you talking about? Earring? How far back are we talking? Like, are we talking like Rory? I mean, Rory? Like any of them? What do you mean earring? Who had an earring? Merlin? All those who fought alongside you or look to you for inspiration would attest to your spirit of perseverance. I have faith that those relationships you have built and nurtured through your travels will become a foundation stone to you in the times to come. I believe this because I too count myself among those people. It seems I've been talking on and on. It's something of a habit when we're together, I suppose. Talfish steadfastly looks into your eyes as a cluster of glittering lights begin to gather around him. Like the ones on me right here? Oh, this was a birthday gift that my friend gave me. The title for Cotton Candy. It's so cute. I love the title too. Anyway. Now that we have a course... Oh, what? Now that the course of the world has been corrected, it's time for a new balance to be struck. I promise that this absence of mine will not be as long as the last, nor as silent. After all, I intend to visit the springs from time to time to meet with Autumn. So, take a deep breath. Stand strong. The sword of Anton Simony shall always be with you. Talvish smiles gently, closing his eyes. Look on him in silence. Reach out to him. I'm gonna reach out to him. Reluctant to say goodbye just yet, you reach out a hand toward Talvish. Literally, like, reaching out my hand, like, literally. Razzle dazzle, leaving no trace behind. In a dazzling flash of light, Talvish vanishes, leaving no trace behind. Bro, my guy left. I kind of miss him. I didn't even like him that much to begin with, but now that he's gone, I'm upset. Unable to use the item. They really don't want me to, like, cheat at all. How am I supposed to get out of here? I can only assume, like, through here. Avalon. Oh, bro, they even like that. The only other way that it could possibly work is if I go to the special unit and use this Oof. They really don't want me to cheat my way. That's fine. The rest of the map isn't loading. Sanctum. Berg Mesa. What is Mesa, by the way? Because I know, like, in Portal, Gladys sings, like, in Still Alive. She sings about blackmail. Oh, unicorn. Unicorn. Okay, so any bank will do. I'm, like, trying to think about where the best bank is. Probably Turconale. Why Turconale? I don't know. I guess because it would be like the least crowded. And so far I'm kind of happy because I haven't like DC'd at all, and I believe I'm on channel 1. Yes, I am channel 1, so that's nice. Dream God. For some reason, whenever I see anybody with this kind of hair or like this kind of style at all, first I don't even think about, what's his face? Kirito, yeah, I forgot. I think Ritsuka. Tanny is fine. No. Tanny. How are you? Feels like I haven't written to you in forever, huh? This is probably the last letter I'll ever send. But I saw everything that happened last time from my adult body. I felt so bad about pretending it never happened, so I decided to write to you one last time. Ooh. Oh, the ooh. Did she get to rebirth? I hope she did, because I'll feel bad. What I'm wondering is, like, why does... Oh my goodness. Ignore that, everyone. Why does Tanny refer to Hammerich as her older self? That's not her older self. That's an entirely different person, almost like a parasite, taking over her body. Small letters are scribbled on the outside of the envelope in Tanny's handwriting. This is kind of embarrassing, so don't open it until you're alone. Seriously, open the envelope. You carefully open the envelope. Strangely, there appears to be nothing inside. Your confusion lasts only a moment before you notice your surroundings have suddenly grown quiet. But then, it's not quiet, she's yelling. Whoa! Tanny! 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 Wow. I look just like I did before. Oh my god, I'm crying. Hello. Hello, Hina. You came in at a very weird moment. Like, I'm emotional right now because of Tanny. But yes, I remember you from Kick. I watch your stream sometimes. I'm sorry, I cannot even begin to read that name. I only see, like, the parentheses of what, like, Twitch gives me. But I just see a lot of characters. Maybe... They're definitely Chinese derived. Yeah, I can't read that. I don't know how to. But hello. How are you? Wow, I look just like I did before. I guess I don't call them gods for nothing. Anyway. Hey, looks like you opened my letter just the way I told you to. Wait a second. Where are you again? Over here, right? Tanny scrunches up her face as she scoots closer to you. Can't really see you all that well. But at least I can tell you're... I'm sorry, like, for some reason I'm crying, and I don't even know why. I just love Tanny, and I just feel like... Oh, man. She was just so dirty. Can't really see you all that well, but at least I can tell you're somewhere in front of me, and that's what counts. I hate to be a downer, but I'm slowly losing the strength even more. And as hard as I try to remember things, I can't. It's like there are little bugs skittering around in my head, making my memories all fuzzy. But you know what? The last thoughts I had were about you. That's right. Are you surprised? Gosh. I was so out of it, I couldn't even tell what I was feeling all the time. You know, I think there was a little part of me that wished I could be like you. I wanted to make good friends and travel the world with them, swing lots of cool, powerful weapons, wear all the trendiest clothes. But then my link to the soul stream was severed. And just like that, I had nowhere to really belong. I wasn't an Malaysian anymore, and I wasn't a part of this world either. That's when the god who took over my body first spoke to me. She said she'd give me another chance. At first, I wasn't sure if that was even possible, but there was something she said about not deviating from the rules. I don't quite remember what it was. Still kind of hazy on remembering important stuff gods say. I don't know how much time I've got, so I'm just gonna say it. Here goes. That god told me that she'd let me live in Erin again. Woo! Yes! She said something about wanting to repay me for using my body. So I said, you got yourself a deal. Naturally, I also asked if I could be taller and more sophisticated next time around. I won't be a Malaysian anymore though, and I don't think I'll get to pick what I'm going to look like after I'm reborn. But I think the way that God looked when she was possessing my body was pretty close to my ideal. So hopefully, I get to have all that va-va-voom. Tanny seems to be oddly focused on the idea as she plays with her hair. Anyways, I wanted to meet with you one last time the way you've always known me. So she went ahead and set things so it could happen. I asked her if, when the time came, I could be reborn in a place I've never been before. So it might be all while before... I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so upset. I want to read it properly, but... I guess there's a lot of reasons why I like Tanny. Okay. So it might be a while before we meet again, but then again, who knows whether I'll still have my memories of you. But you won't forget me, will you? You'll remember that quirky little Malaysian named Tanny. Of course I will, girl. And that she played a part in your story. That she meant something, right? I will. You choked down a little lump in your throat, giving Tanny a quiet nod. Hearing you say that is enough for me. Tanny crosses her arms, still talking to you. You hear the sound of her voice begin to grow muffled and fuzzy. Well, I guess this is it. The last time I'll ever see or walk or talk or do anything in this little body of mine. But we'll meet again someday, right? Yeah, what am I saying? Of course we will. As long as you keep exploring Erin. If you're ever traveling to some distant land and you spy a fair maiden who reminds you of old Tanny, be sure to say hello. I mean, you'll never know. Even if I don't recognize you at first, seeing you might just be what I need to jog my memory. That would sure be fun, huh? It'd be like one of those destined reunions. Tanny's image wanes, growing more faint by the moment. I guess my time's up, so goodbye for now. Until we meet again, take care and good luck. The strange sensation you felt before is gone. Slowly, the noises of the surrounding area returns to your ears. Nothing remains in the spot where Tanny once stood. The silence that hung over the area is broken as the surroundings slowly return to life. Through the workings of Hammerick's power, Tanny will be reborn somewhere in Erin. You feel certain that if you continue your adventures, you'll meet her again someday, out there in the world. Those you have protected and those who have walked with you, you know you'll see them all again, sometime, somewhere, reminiscing on the faces of all the precious souls you've come to know through the eternal cycle of time. But now, at last, the long night that seemed as though it might never end is over. As a new dawn rises, you feel that as long as your friends remain by your side, like they always have, you'll be able to face the future with courage in your heart. Bro. Man, that was hard, I won't even lie. Chapter 7, the 25th generation. Eclipse. I need the break. I need the break from reading. Okay. Let me get some water. Ow. So yeah, I was quite fond of Generation 25. Now it's time to check. I don't actually want to see this entire cutscene, this credits. Yes, skip the credits. The Star of Dawn. With the help of your good friends, you successfully overcame the 7 nights created by the Order of the Black Moon, ending one disaster and opening the way to a whole new beginning. Man, they lost the chance to say whole new world. So I believe this title is completely better than of Tectoon Expeditionary Force Eclipse. You cleared G25. The kind. Oh, that's so sweet. You encouraged and inspired those around you with a big smile on your face during your last trial against the Order of the Black Moon. Piran! Ask about Piran, a member of the Order of Hammerick, who's also a member of the Tectoon Expeditionary Force. Ask Marliad. Ask about the King of and Marlid, Aaron's bodyguard, who also a member of the Tectoon Expeditionary Force, Bater. Ask about him, a vigorous and brave giant who serves in the Tectoon Expeditionary Force. Ask about Muriel, a curious and kind elf who serves in the Tectoon Expeditionary Force. Seth. Ask about Seth, the Watcher of Tectoon. Ask about Vane, or rather, a Black Moon commander. Okay, so there's one person I'm like dying to ask about Piran. So we're gonna go visit, I believe, Quilla. Quilla will take us to him. Oh, I can still use it. Bro, I can still use it, my guy. Yes! So as long as I don't finish Divine Nights, I can still completely access Chapter 7. So I'm going to go to... Honestly, the best way to visit him will probably be Tectoon Fefiata, then the lighthouse Moongate. So we're gonna find Piran's brother, Lyndon, and ask about Piran and see what he says. Because I've been wondering about this, like he does mention about Piran sometimes. And yes, I know, I've listened to all of his dialogues. Porquilla, there he is! So we're gonna ask Lyndon. Let's talk to Lyndon. I don't think we met before. We've met, sir, Lyndon. I visit you like every day. Yes. I always felt grateful for you for protecting my family during those times. I feel a little bit bashful saying that to you, but still, I wanted to make sure you knew. So is there anything you had in mind? Yes! I'm Lyndon, the navigator of this ship. I'm the one who plots our route from Port Cobb and Porquilla. So we're gonna ask specifically about Perrin. Perrin. Oh. How's my brother doing? He's always been kind of a klutz, and I hope he's not breaking anything or making a mess out there. We're gonna ask again. You already know all about him, right? Don't you? That's right. He's my eldest brother. Aww. Or maybe it's more accurate if I say he used to be my brother. Well, he is my brother, but I guess you could say our relationship is a bit complicated right now. There was so much that happened after Hamrick's kidnapping incident. In the end, though, Perrin's my brother, no matter what people say about him. So it'd be nice if he came home every once in a while. Exactly, thank goodness. I'm glad Lyndon agrees. I'm just glad Lyndon agrees. Because, like, bro, when Perrin separated himself from his family, I was kind of distraught. Like, bro, it's more than just about, like, it's more than, like, about being physically related. Even though they thought they were related the whole time. Oh, did I ask about someone else? Muriel? Okay, so it is limited to, like, these, like, 4 lines. But he does talk more about Perrin if you ask him about his personal story. Let's see if that changed at all. Oh. He's, like, talking about, like, his crush. I'm gonna get off the ship before they try to take me. Because I'm not really, like, wanting to explore. I just wanted to visit Lyndon. This is normally the best route for commerce. Oh my goodness, let me go. Free me. Oh, I forgot. You need to ask Lyndon. Ah! Let me dismount. Oh, I love you, but no. Oh. Oh, snap. I gotta go. Oh. Oh, I love clipping. I'm actually gonna screenshot this because I'm goofy. I love clips like this. I want to get more of the... Goodness, I missed my friend. Oh my gosh, why is it not working? I wonder if it, like, just lets me glitch. No. It was fun while it lasted. Lonnie! Don't forget her. This guy looks like Vane. I'm gonna try to catch up. Oh no, it's not even a guy and it doesn't look like Vane at all. Okay. That was fun. Well, we finished G25. Yep, all done. Wait, do I get a present? Let me actually check how this title compares to the other one. Of Tecton Expeditionary... Oh, wrong button. Of Tecton Expeditionary Force. Okay, so that grants magic damage, magic attack, defense, protection, magic defense, magic protection. I believe that is the exact same, but higher numbers on Tecton... or Star of Dawn. Yeah, I believe so. I believe some of the numbers were 5. So I'm gonna use this. The Star of Dawn. Cotton Candy, the Star of Dawn. That's cute. I like that. I like that. And that title fits, like, perfectly with my party level. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we can start running other content or just go ahead and do the last Divine Night. Because I've been purposely not doing this one, but I'll still not finish it. I'll just finish at the Guardian's Path, and then when that's done, I'm just done. Because I don't want to finish this so I can keep my scroll. But I still want the prizes. Because, like, the prizes here are like... Bro, they don't even tell you. Oh, because I started it. I started it, that's why. Because normally they tell you the prizes before you do it. Oh, Oh, what are the replay prizes? Instant complete. Oh, complete using 50,000 gold. Let's just do 50,000 gold. What? Why is it? It like shows up halfway? Okay. And where's my prize? There. Oh, the Goddess Grace. That's nice. So if anyone wants to run anything, this is like the time. If not, I'll go ahead and start doing Divine Nights. But I'm 100% down to run anything. What am I doing? In the pathway. I didn't really need to open that, but I just did anyway. Oh, Stardust! You guys, I forgot about Stardust. Okay. Inspect the Great Stone Hilt. Great Sword Hilt? You mean an Avon? No, not an Avon. I could have, like, literally sworn it was here. Like, literally right there. Is it not usually right there? I'm, like, tripping. I'll just go ahead and do Stardust. Because I don't even know what that's about. But I'll figure it out when we get to tomorrow. I'll just like read the wiki and figure out where I'm supposed to. Why do I have these reforging tools? I didn't even know I had reforging tools. Stardust down Barden. I should actually pick it up. Pick it up from here, right? Stardust. Stardust. Society sponsorship rewards. Whenever I hear of like society, why is there nobody here? Are they all at the... Are they at the other one? Yes, this person. The desert for the summer event. And then we can head back to Dunbarton. Why does this person look exactly like Finny? This person looks like Finny. Okay. The face is a little off, but it's okay. Which is weird, because Finny's exact eyes are in the auction house. Like, they're a beauty coupon. Oh, look at this puppy. Okay. Dang, people are looking cute today. Looking scrumptious. Seraphic wig. I don't know what animation and outfit that is, though. Oh my goodness. And you guys wonder why I don't like flashing dyes. Because monstrosities like this exist. Okay. So let's go ahead and figure out what I need to do. Stardust info. So we need this, which can be acquired from Rank E Core Fragment Collection. Rank E Core Fragment. What you want me to do? Okay, I'm not gonna do either of those. So, yes, switch requests. Rank E. And then I'm just gonna pick up a different one because I'm not gonna fish for any blowfish either. So, item request. Switch request. Rank E. Deliver eggs. We can 100% deliver eggs. Gather eggs 20 times. They really want me to do this. Sulfur spiders of the Shadow Realm. No. Sulfur spiders is horrible. I will not be doing that. But we'll deliver eggs. This is a golden toilet. I was trying to figure out what that was. The cat's meow. Okay, yes, I'm not holding anything. This person's like dead on the floor. And actually, I do have a chicken at my homestead. Still thinking about Tanny. And here's my chicken. I thought I had more. Did I only have one? The good thing about homestead animals is that they just always stay put. Even if I lucky bonus, it only counts as one. But anyway, whenever I think about society, I think of RESCUE, Rescue Aid Society. Heads held high, touch the sky, you mean everything to me. If you've ever seen The Rescuers Down Under, they had a whole little song about it. What is your guys' favorite title? Do you guys like have one? Because I knew I wanted this cotton candy title when I saw it. That's why my friend bought it for me. Oh, which reminds me. The clip contest is ending. So today is the last day to submit a clip for an automatic chance to win for August. I'm thinking I might make it like every other month. Like the clip contest, which is like the prize was $10. Or $15. Like $15 if it's like in subscriptions or in Nexon, like with like NX. And then just like a $10 gift card to like Amazon or just like a Visa gift card that I can just email you. So I believe Manti is in the win, but I'll definitely check after the stream and then announce the winner. If you submit a clip after like tomorrow or whatever, it will automatically be entered into the next clip contest. So you can just submit a clip whenever. And thank you so much for the head pats, La Cosette. I love head pats. And especially with all the violence of the bonks today. And you know, Spider said that they were going to hydrate me a lot today. I quote, he said, like, flood. But, you know, he didn't. So now I'm wondering if he was, like, faking it. He was trying to scare me. Okay. And now I need to find another chicken because obviously that was not enough chickens for the 20. So let's see. So I'm right now doing the sponsorship, the what's it called? Stardust. But I'm down to run anything if you want to run something, like I said. I have like a whole ferry Miss Ruby Latte. She has a lot of eggs and everything I need for the part-time for the church to get the holy water. Oh, a heart. Oh, you know when like sheep see this sheep? I'll show you what happens. But it's so funny. I think it's so cute. Imagine if I get completely knocked down. Let me find a sheep. Should invest in a new chair for yourself. I would love a new chair. However, I don't have one. And they are a lot of money. You know, like... Look at this sheep. I think she looked at my sheep. They're a lot of money, yes. So I will probably not buy a new chair. Oh, she's not doing it. She definitely sees this sheep, though. They normally walk around and, like, make eye contact, and there's, like, little hearts. And it's so cute. But why did you mention a chair, like Cosette? Gonna be busy for a few to do errands. No, no problem. Have fun. Thank you so much for coming in. I mean, errands are hardly ever fun. But I still hope you enjoy them. I don't know why they're not doing it. It's upsetting me. Maybe it needs to be standing? Do you not think he's cute? Look. She's like making direct eye contact with him. Huh. It's fine. You don't have to think he's cute. That sheep, I mean, that hen, I bothered too much already. So, there's one. One more. I knew that was gonna fail, but I still wanted to try. Chicken moo, no egg for you. Yay. Wow, that was 4 eggs. Okay. Do you think Milkman is here? He's normally like off in this corner, right? Is he normally on channel 1? I don't feel like he is. I feel like I see him over here when it's not channel 1, like channel 6 or something. I thought I saw him, but no, I didn't. Should I just do the sulfur spider? I don't want to, but I don't think I ever want to do Stardust. Like, I'm never in the mood for Stardust. So I might as well do it now. What? A crystal painstakingly crafted by the Royal Societies to have something of considerable value to bestow upon its loyal sponsors. Use this crystal to complete society events to double the rewards. Oh, that's nice. So we need to do the... Why do I have 10 eggs? Oh, the extra ones. So I'll go ahead and give this to Miss Ruby Latte, who is my part-time fairy who's resting at the moment. So I'll just go get her. Miss Ruby Latte is the coffee fairy, like the barista fairy. And she has all my part-time things, including a ridiculous amount of eggs. And she never goes into combat. So I never have to worry. Wait, can these stack higher? How? For how long has it been that way? These stack up to 20 now? I feel like I'm learning something new every day. Okay, so the apples are still that. Potatoes are still 20. Okay, so that's interesting. I can only assume that happened with the update that made the auction house a little different. Imagine only having 3 million in your bank. That's okay though. It's interesting that the auction house tells you now. What was I doing? Oh, I was doing the shadow mission for the sulfur spiders. And I'm actually at Dumbarton Bank already. So that would be really good, actually. Cleo, the master of crafting. Oh, wow. So I don't have shadow mission passes. The one time I would actually want a shadow mission pass. I don't have one. Oh, it's because I used them all for that other one, for the Cressetia gloves. Yes, I do not have a shadow mission pass. And you know what? That's okay. We'll do something else. I'll go ahead and look at what I need to continue with Divine Knights instead. So I need to inspect the Great Sword hilt in Mabinogi assembly area. So maybe it's somewhere over there. In Mabinogi assembly area. Alphonse! Yes! The new mic! How are you? I'm doing good. How is the mic sounding? Is it like any better? I'm like worried that like I'm hitting like all types of things and it's like shaking the microphone, making the vibrations pretty bad. But is it sounding good? No one has mentioned it, so I've just been existing. Sword hilt, no. Strange boy, Llewellyn, help me. What are you doing? Please, focus on the great sword. You ended your conversation. My guy won't help. Okay, so I can tell there's a difference. Vibrations and such are fine. Gain might be a little high. Every click and whatnot is picked up. Not sure if that's what you want. Yeah, no, I don't want people to hear my mic. I mean, my mouse. I'm not really sure how to fix that though. Mic filters. Compressor, gain, limiter, noise gate. That's it, right? I feel like people told me noise gate. Is this right? Is this any better? Oh wait, let me click my mouse. Can you hear my mouse clicking? I'm clicking around. And which mic did I get? I'm not even gonna lie, like I googled which one is like the best mic because I'm also using it for voice acting because I want to audition for voice acting. I actually saw one role, I think it's called The Other Dimension. They said it's okay if you don't read it, and I didn't read it. I have it bookmarked, actually. I'll show you my screen. So you can see the things I bookmarked on Twitter. I'll close this, open, close Mabby. Chrome isn't opening for whatever reason. Okay, so the mic I got from Amazon. I don't know why it's not showing you. It should be showing you my screen. Wait. Okay, yeah. It's actually fine that it's not showing my screen because I feel like my address flashed on the screen for a second, but it didn't share, so that's fine. It's called a Fifine Studio Condenser USB microphone computer PC microphone kit with adjustable boom arm, stand, shock, mount for instruments, voiceovers, recording, podcasts, YouTube, vocal, gaming, streaming, T669. That was like a whole wish listing. I can still hear the mouse. The mic does sound quite good otherwise. Nice. Let me figure out if I can noise gates. Because I feel like I read it was noise gates. Let me close Chrome before I like dox myself. So let me see. Let me find the mic. Filters. Noise gate. Full time, release time, open threshold, close threshold. I don't know what that is. Is that any better? Thank you for saying something. I was kind of wondering. Look in. Supposed to be going for generation for the Divine Knights. So I finished Alphonse. I finished G25. Oh my gosh, it was so emotional. It kind of played me. Why? I'm on. What is this? Divine Knights 21. No, I'm not gonna finish this one, Sir Alphonse. Hi, Power Bros. Welcome back. I'm not gonna finish this one because my teleportation scroll requires that I don't finish Divine Knights and Apocalypse. So I finished Apocalypse, no regrets. Did that title. I needed Pragara. So see, can be used when either C6 or C7 is in progress, like your desired storyline. So I already finished Apocalypse. That's what I just finished. So if I want to keep being able to use scroll, I can't finish. So I have to like stop here. Elvish. Oh dang, it doesn't pick up some of them now. Pick up some of what? Sounds less echoey than before, and yay, no mouse clicks. Oh dang, it doesn't pick up some of them now. Some of what? Can you hear me? Oh dear. Yes, sorry, okay. I was a little worried, but it's okay. It's okay. Glad we found out how to make that work. I was wondering. Some mouse clicks are now not picked up. Okay. So it just depends on like, my eyes are going. Sound is much better now. Wow, yay! Thank you. And I have an Ethernet cable, so I shouldn't as much as I did before. So now I should be fine no matter the channel. Because I'm not on Wi-Fi anymore. Oh, I forgot I was how to check the tilt. Nina. Oh wow, is it an item I have in my? I feel really stupid. Oh. Okay. The item looks familiar. Try focusing on it. I'm glad. Suddenly, you feel as if you're floating, like the sensation right before. Oh, numb. As if a part of your body has merged with someone else. Ooh. So I kind of went backwards because Apocalypse is after Divine Knights. So in Apocalypse, we already know this. But he's boy here. So, keep that in mind. I went out of order in this. I mean, I already know what happens. Wait a bit more, but nothing else happens. Open your eyes and realize you're standing in the same. But I can't explain it. But something feels off. It's as if somebody is watching you. Me? You nailed the job interview? Hold on, let me tab out really quick. I nailed the job interview. Hopefully should be starting a new job next week. Congrats. What kind of job is it for? Are you alright? Ken, here? Hello? Wow, when I told you to focus, I guess you were really listened. Bro is disrespectful. Valen has always been disrespectful. You gesture at the boy to leave you alone and focus on the strange voice. Why are we calling him boy? He's a full-grown adult. Wait. Wait? The voice keeps cutting out. Is it telling you to wait? Frog, you don't know if you can hear this, or even are. The voice comes more clear, but the object you're holding belongs to me. The boy peers at you, a wry expression on it. Well, I was right. Something is happening. You seem to be able to hear me. Was it like this last time when you had the necklace? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Bro, I'm trying to like figure out because I did skip Divine Nights to just hop into Apocalypse. Be able to hear it until just cashiering at Dollar General, something to put food on the table. Of course. But I should be able to bear it until something better comes along. Facts. Hope you're able to get... Oh boy, if something's wrong, I guess I should do something. Problem is, I can't tell if anything's wrong. Hello? Hello? Are you alright in there? I recognize the armor is slightly different, but it appears to be a knight uniform. Knock knock, are you there? Seriously, are you okay? Something's wrong, give me a sign. Stomp your feet. Shut up, I hear something. Ignore him. There's no way I'm gonna tell someone to just shut up. I'm gonna ignore him. You ignore the boy, waiting for the voice to return. No foot stomping. That means you're okay. Anyway, the item belonged to the elder, so I'm not too worried. On the contrary, the voice smiles Did he mention the elder? If so, that must make you a knight. Is your name? How did you... about my sword? Not the first time we've, shared experiences, is it? I recall the last time you watched... We were creating the seal. After a noticeable pause, the voice continued. How unexpected that it would happen again. I wonder if you're seeing the world through my eyes, just as I'm seeing yours. Really quite fascinating. Anyway, I was saying, I believe you have my sword. How interesting. How it looks in... How is this happening? A communion? It's more than an illusion. But how? Tell me one thing. Am I with you? There in the future? You are. Is it quite like... Oh, right? It's either I don't know or you are. I'm kind of inclined to say you are because I'm like literally communicating. But not really, so I'm gonna say I don't know. Really don't. I don't know. You answer the voice out loud. Don't know? Don't know what? You're not sure if you're okay? Oh dear. I do not know either. Baffling. But I've learned something. I need... Becca, right? Please hold on to my item for now. Much to unravel, and you are the key to get answered. Or when, but I... Back to... Talk again soon. The strange feeling watched lifts. Nice. That's disrespectful. Full-grown adult. I can see that you're back now. I'm glad you're okay. Are okay, right? No emotional or physical injuries. Glad he mentioned. Well, glad that he's not only concerned about our physical well-being, but everything. The boy peered intently at you, looking you up and down. After a while, he shrugs. Well, that's done, and what's done is done. Hopefully you're okay. Anyway, What happened? Well, wait, don't tell me. I want to guess. I got it. You talked to the elder, didn't you? Or perhaps someone else from the past? I'm right, aren't I? I know I am. What's up, big homie? Hey, easy. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I got a new mic. I got Ethernet cable. I finished G25. So now we're going backwards, back to G21, because I finished everything but G20. And I'm not going to finish one because I want to, the teleportation school only is in effect and not done. So we're just going to get through most of it. The boy smirks, his gemstone-like eyes piercing right through you. How are you, by the way? He continues talking before you can... Yep, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Really easy to read. There he is, Llewellyn. This way, Autumn. Ah, here already. Oh, hi, Rebecca. Love Autumn. Oh, it's so weird to see him younger again. Wow. Yeah, I love Autumn. Hi. You know, he doesn't disappear on me like Tan. Talk to Autumn. I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while. How have you been? We can catch up later, Autumn. My guy has always been, like, having to hold back. I was always on him for it. Has Llewellyn been bothering you? What did he talk to you about? How are you, Easy? Evelyn, look at what she's holding. Evelyn and Autumn stare at the elder sword hilt. Evelyn's eyes narrow. I knew it. Llewellyn. He told you to wait. We were supposed to weigh our opinions and assess all risks together. I know, but... Well, I just had a feeling that I needed to hurry. A feeling? I'm so sick of you and your hunches. Not act without orders, do you understand? That I do. I apologize. Although, Evelyn... The boy glances pointedly over at you. Evelyn and Autumn turn toward you. You're okay, right? Nothing bad happened? When Llewellyn ran off with his arm, I was so worried about you. Rushed to find him, but I see that we got here too. I suppose I should take care of formal introductions. Llewellyn didn't. If you recall, we were one member short. They assigned Llewellyn to take that spot. Don't you think you should introduce yourself personally? I would be glad to if I could get a word in edgewise. Finally, we're gonna call him Llewellyn. Honestly, I thought we would have more before my esteemed colleagues showed up, but allow me to introduce myself officially. I am Llewellyn, the newest, and might I say, brightest member of the Alban Arthurian unit. That's interesting, because I was thinking Autumn's original name was Althur, right? Althur, like Arthur? So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know if that's in a connection. Obviously, we know, like, Sword Stone Arthur. Knights of the Round Table Arthur. I don't know. I need it. Despite being around Autumn's age, my primary function is... How old is Autumn? Actually, let me rephrase. I just so happen to be a functioning moment. I think that's a more accurate way of describing it. The boys smile mysteriously as he finishes his introduction. I'm sure you have questions, but that should be enough to get us started. Why don't we just... How do we put it? You're an extremely important person to us all. To all of us. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of... I meant to talk... Ugh. Here he goes again, doing whatever he pleases. I suppose we should discuss the details of our own... Evelyn looks wearily at Llewellyn, then turns to you. The item you're holding belonged to the elder, the previous leader of our organization. We've been keeping it safe, but suddenly seemed to come to life. We weren't quite sure what to do. Acts with the item belonged to the elder. Talking to you became an option. What happened last time? But for Llewellyn to sneak out and bring it to you. or anything had been decided. Almost insubordination. I mean, it kind of is. Lie. Evelyn exaggerates. Anyway, I mean, although I understand her concern, as a direct keeper of the charm, I am entitled to make some decision, and it's not as if I kept any of the details secret from you. That is true. Shrug at Evelyn, caught in the middle of their argument. It's true, House is charged with keeping the charm, but that doesn't mean you can run off with it on your own when our leaders are still deciding how to proceed. No, you've been trained on the proper protocol. Right. We're to be more careful in the future. Now, if you're done scolding, would you like to hear what happened? How does this man get away with being disrespectful? The charm did indeed react to her. In fact, our friend seemed to have quite the conversation with someone I couldn't see. What? Is this true? Are you okay? We got here too late. You're traumatized for life, aren't you? Also, it's not that serious. Gonna lurk. I'm gonna try to catch up on some of your streams a bit later. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for lurk. Are you traumatized for life, aren't you? You hold up your hands to reassure Evelyn and Altum, then calmly explain what happened. That's impossible. You can't just talk to people from the past, not even if someone as powerful as the Elder. I know you're really strong, but I think this. Maybe you got hit too hard in the head or something. How are you gonna say that to me? My, Altum. Are you suggesting that she's lying? I had no idea you had so little faith. This really is quite the interesting event. I never accused anyone of lying. That's not what I meant at all. Altum Llewellyn, both of you silence. If what you said is true, I need to discuss this with the other captains. Being with a person of the past, something similar has happened to you before. I don't think you're lying. Nonetheless, it's difficult for me to process information. I'll take the charm for now. It was never our intention. I trust you understand why I'm taking this back. Now that I'm over my shock, I gotta say, this is actually really cool. It's like the hilt was looking for you. Just like that necklace last time. Enough chatter, Altum. Too early to jump to conclusions. Move, Altum. You too, Llewellyn. Don't think I'm letting you out of my sight for a while. I wouldn't dream of it. If you're looking for Talvish, I believe alone. Let's see. I've got a feeling about it. Yes, let's head back to camp then. I need to figure out how to approach the leaders for this latest information. I'll contact you as soon as I handle this mess. Sorry to drag you all of this again. It was inevitable, really. That doesn't mean we're not grateful. Thanks to you, I have quite a number of new clues to puzzle out. We'll see each other again quite soon after. Take some time to mental yourself. In the meantime, just a second. Oh, Ellen, what does that mean? Brace yourself for what? You'll be okay, right? I wish we could stay with you longer, but we'll contact you. Stay safe, got it? Autumn is correct. We'll contact you as soon as we get this cleared up. Now let's go. Bye! I'll see you again real soon. They're funny together. I believe they were always kind of funny. Not Llewellyn, but like with Evelyn, Altam, Finny, Caswin, Talvish. I believe Talvish and next I have to roll past it. Am I tripping? I didn't even see it. The next question, Shades of Ash, the pathway? Did I do I have to change channel? That happens sometimes, right? You have to change channel. They'll give you the next question. I feel like that's it. I won't even lie. I don't even see it anymore. The whole tab is gone. I should see either Shades of Ash or the Pathway. It's just not there. Apocalypse? Really there like a second ago. Maybe I just have to wait a longer amount. But scrolling through the tabs, I did see the Arcana tab open, so we can probably continue with whatever the Arcana thing is for. Deliver 10 walnuts. Okay. I'm doing this. Actually, I can probably just buy walnuts. Like... Someone is savage selling it for that much. But they know we need it. Do I really want to pay that? That feels dumb. I feel like someone else would sell it. Like the food cart, maybe? Ribbon? I felt like they had a shop. This one? Raggedy Van. I'll wait. Doremi enchant. I did a Rabbi Phantasmal, like, board. Imagine if I get the, Lucky Biscuit. Literally worth nothing. I might as well drop that on the floor. The average price is $1. One playing instrument rank max damage. I have nothing. I can also do this one. Talk to Kwana and the Arcana Association. Huh? Oh, that's wild. We don't actually have to go to Dunbarton anymore. Selling doll bag. Hi. Oh, I was going to the Arcana room. I forgot. I was like scrolling around, talking to Quena. Where? The Arcana room. Before I'm not. Bleh. What do I do? Quena seems far less energetic than you. You can practically feel the mopiness emanating from her. You came. Something got you down? Well, you know how last time I said I'd be visiting my family and ran into my parents right outside the room, weighing on my mind that they were carrying my belongings with them back then. Did they know I was staffing around here and there and came? Joining the association is baffling about? Oh, that's not what I meant. I really wanted to join the Arcana Association. I just, might have secretly skipped two of my lessons to come. So, yeah. The heart of the problem is that I blew off my studies and found that. Oh. More, I never got permission from my parents to always showered me with love, so I don't think they'd ever do this. But what if? If you're intent on indulging in the read, things and get out. They're looking for me so they can lay it into me with a gut punching that. I don't even know what they'll think of the Arcana Association. Its research. That's my main work. I really think it's okay for me to be here without their permission. I'm so nervous. Too nervous to actually go home. I mean, sure, it would probably clear a lot of things up if I did. At this point, I'm scared to go, and scared not to. Buena, is anything the matter? Laurie. See the sense Buena's anxiety joins the conversation. Oh, Laurie, well, they quietly conversed for several minutes. I had no idea you were burdened with such concern. As one with such close ties to your family, it's important to get their approval. Have that understanding between. You know, just not sure how to bring it up. Although they are kind of associated, founded under the direction of Her Majesty, not done much in the way of promoting the association to the public. It may sound like a strange tangent to focus on all of a sudden, but it occurred to me that you might have fewer concerns with the legitimacy of your own involvement if the association were beyond the obvious complications arising from spending your days. You must have been wrestling how to tell them about a recently founded association of impact. That's the case. Maybe that's the case. But that responsibility shouldn't fall on you. True enough. But since the fact is that the problem still troubles you, why don't we solve it together? Let's turn our minds to how we might promote the Arcana Association. We have enough members now. Be a proper association, more than just name. Now is the time to get the word out to those in Tyra and beyond. Do you have any good way to promote the association or work? How about we make a promotional pack? Add something with a clear, easy to understand introduction to the. I'd totally show it to my when we talk about this. I'm so excited. When I look at her, I'm thinking like, oh, she's cute. You know, like I didn't even realize how cute she was. And then the new Dark Mage. I totally show it to my parents when we talk about this. Actually, I'll just do a one-page flyer instead of a whole pamphlet. If we can get some big sheet of paper, we can post them up where people will see. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's go with that, then. I nominate you to make our flyer, since you're in the best position to know what it needs to convey. Me? That came as something as a surprise, but sure. I'll give it a try. Thank you. I'll fetch a pen and ink. Can you bring me a beautiful sheet of paper? Any old piece of paper to fit for a higher purpose than grocery list. I think our promotional material will make much more of an impression is on specialist paper we can get. Let's do this right with 10 pieces of glittering paper. Not in agreement. Bring glittering paper to the Arcana Association promotional efforts. Okay. That shouldn't be unreasonable. I feel like I might have some. One of my clouds. Specifically the pink part. He's named after my bearded dragon. But no, she doesn't have. Alternatively, might be in if it's not in any of these, fine, I can buy some. Now my pets should. I can also check if Raggedy Vandy sells any sort of not have open shop here. Wow. That felt ridiculous. I was just clicking the thing. The walnut. Exactly what the grocery, like Lennis. garden cells. They sell other nuts. You know, a lot of people name their pets like Peanut. There are some dogs named Peanut. What about Cucumber? Does anyone know that name Cucumber? That's honestly so cute. Now that I'm thinking about it, the more hurt does not. But I can get the glitter. I don't think that's gonna be out of like some ridiculous. Why is it not letting me? Okay, see, this is much more reasonable. Just need 10. Yes, 10 pieces of glittering paper to Koena. Don't at me about all, which would be 7. We're just gonna purchase 3. Here we go, and that should be all 10. I hate that I keep getting locked out like, and I know like other people are like getting locked out like randomly from the auction house. It's kind of upsetting. It's never too long. Like, why am I being locked out? Yes, I know these doll bags aren't worth that price. This one might actually sell. Mine would be the cheapest doll. I put it at 8 million. Put it at 8 million. 8, 7, 7. Sells. That would be exciting, honestly. Bring those glitter. Why not? Oh, see, I just saw the milkman. You hand the 10 pieces of string paper card for to Koena. Thank you. Now that that's taken care of, it's time to think about what to write. We can probably ask Laurie to write up a introduction with cordial greeting. But what can we mention besides the Arcana, the association's activity? I would persuade my parents to let me stay. What if we write about all the association's strengths? That should give us no shortage of great things. So, what things do you think would make for an advertisement? Moment to think. Laurie. Honestly, I think we should take a moment to think. Do you have any fresh ideas? I don't know about you, but I feel like my brain's been wrestling with this so long on its own that it's totally tapped out. I don't know, I don't feel like we should ask him for everything. Why don't we go poke him to get some ideas? You come too. Peer pressure works better in numbers. Please. What kind of line? Peer pressure works better in numbers. You go to Lauride, inquiring about what he considers the Arcana best quality. He wears a clean press. best. How are things going with the promotional material? Actually, that's what we came to see you about. I wanted to ask what you consider to be the strengths of the Arcana Association. Strengths of the Arcana. He pauses briefly to think, as though having to clear the answer. The one that's been on my mind ever since the beginning is that where new possibilities are. On the more personal side of things, it provides me a place to stay and a platform for which to attempt, which are both great. However, the broader scope, covering new ways people go to ensure through Arcana, the possibility open to us with our present situation. Perhaps they might even have the power to change the choice of things everyone as the way things are. I feel like you can see a spark of determination. Perhaps a reflection of the Arcana. Put simply, I think our core strength is that we're here to give people to give people hope. Aha, I see. Thank you. Now then, last but certainly not least, what are your thoughts? I'm curious to consider the chief strength of the Arcana Association. Helps people cultivate strength. New friends I was able. The fact that they let me join it. Okay, so I don't think it's these two. Being honest, the new friends I was able to make. No, I would never tell that to like anybody who I was trying to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it helps people cultivate, especially from a parent perspective. I mean, I guess parents would also want you to, but like, there has to be a reason. You know what I mean? Though it seems obvious enough to go without saying, the biggest strength of the Arcana Association, the work the organization is doing to develop and spread the use of Arcana. I told her that you appreciate how Arcana is helping you further your growth. Oh, that's a good answer. I was first drawn in its promise by you being practice myself. Sure enough, I've already grown by leaps and bounds since I joined. Hello, Peru. Okay. Ow. Okay. Violence. Stream has been a lot of violence today. I think the only one who gave me a head pat was Sasha. Sasha V. Again? Ow. Okay, now that I've jotted down thoughts, I'm gonna get to work to make that pamphlet. Good luck. I thought he said good luck for. Buena makes her way to a quiet corner, down and begins scribbling away. This is taking longer than I expected. That's right. She was absorbed in drawing something, focused on the paper before. Has she been at it? It's done. Comes running, paper in hand, but pauses for taking one. Oh, it's finally ready to go? Yes, but honestly, I don't have much talent for drawing. I tried to sketch what an Arcana looks like. Does it look like anything? And I can't draw them all that well freehand. You recall the Arcana sketch I showed you during my first audition? Audience was not affirmatively. Odd that even Laurire's artistic skills left something to be desired. Nodding so, Koena feels less about her own skill. You have fantastic art. Why did that come from? I feel like that I feel like that was more of a roast on him than like encouragement from her. Oh, then take a look and let me know what you think. Oh jeez. My face is his face for sure. Yes, the sound works. I fixed it. Looks down at the pen. Eyebrow twitching ever so slightly. Jeez. Curiosity gets the better of you and you sneak a peek. Ow! This violence! On the paper is a drawing. Bring yourself to call good, even to be polite. Why are they treating her like that? Jeez. Can't even bring yourself to call it good. Be polite. I did warn you. I'm not very good at drawing. It looks great. Not too shabby. That will do. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that looks great. I'm gonna say not too shabby. Like, I don't want to roast her. That will do. But, you know, she'll definitely tell I'm lying. If I say looks great. So I'm gonna say not too shabby. Thank you. But even looking now, I'm sure I can, if I take this home, show it to my parents as a proper piece of material. Still, I don't think I can avoid going home longer. Then I start to think about it. I feel so tense. What'll happen if I get kicked out? But even if that's what awaits me, I'm prepared to go. I'll finish the pamphlet just like I said I would. I just can't help but feel nervous. What I do. One is even more anxious. Live. You want me to come with you? Where's your house? Imagine if I just... You want me to come with you? You do that for me? You walk me all the way to my house? If you're there with me, I might have a little more confidence in my... When you're nervous, having someone on for support makes a world of difference. Yes, I think that would prove helpful as well. Will you go with Koena? Dang, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, let's get going. Even though you agreed to go with her all the way to her family, it still seems trying to lift her. So now we have to talk to Koena and exactly all the way over there. Go ahead. Go to a gate. A pass, I didn't realize. Closer to this gate. Probably fly. Anxiety. Cure for anxiety? Oh, it's a verse. I was like, what? I thought that maybe like a guild name or something. That would be hilarious. Cure for anxiety. That's like a band name. Still, feeling restless, Koena continues to fidget, but straightens up. Well, my house is just beyond here. And with all we've done, now that I'm standing here, I'm feeling really... Thank you for supporting me this far and coming with me. I'm going to give this my best. Luck, I will wait for you. He's trembling, and you worry as much as that you'll do her a little favor. I've let myself get too worked up. Calm down. Nice and easy. Deep breaths. Thinking about how much you've done to help for me already, feel a little peace of mind, no? But make no mistake, I'm still totally worried. I never knew my palms could sweat like this. I think the pamphlet's kind of damp now. But how are you, Peru? I don't think I ever asked. Sorry. Even as someone who loves to play with... What? Even as someone who plays with fire, I don't think I ever sweat like this. How is it I can keep a cool head in a fight, but I lose my... My parents always taught me that my heart was swayed by fear or anger, like a flame whipped around the wind. I close my eyes and take breaths. Knowing how much they love me, I feel like I should be able to handle the reaction, whatever it may be. I'll be back after I've talked with them. Thank you so much. Support there with me. A gentle push from behind. Koena's hand tightens around what you presume to be a sweat-soaked death grip by now as she sprints after. For better or worse, the die has now been cast, but something more you can... Extra bit of luck. By fate or province, realize that you're not far from the Pontus Court. You decide to make a modest donation to the court's spring box, praying that Lena's discussion... choice. Alright, and that ends today's. Like I should raid. There are some people happy. So Iratos and Ronnie are both doing Abby. Watch community. I'm gonna go Ronnie because I'm not sure if I ever rated Ronnie, and they're just like awesome. They're actually a soul streamer now. They're like a little. What is this? What is that? It's like a hamster? So going to raid Ronnie is so awesome. We're all really, really enjoy them. Hope you all will join me for the raid. You have a good night or more. Wonderful day. Coming. Bye bye.